Beautiful Virgo, this is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm here today to do your reading for the middle of September, and we'll see what's coming up for you. Please remember it is a collective reading, so it's impossible for it to resonate with everybody, okay? It won't fit everybody's circumstances. So if it's not your reading this time, that's okay. Try it again next time, okay? So I'm going to pull some cards for you now. I've spread these out already, cleared the energy, and I'm going to pull these by feel. Let's see what's coming in, Virgo. I get a lot of goosebumps. Okay, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Yep. What does Virgo need to know? Oh, there's a pair, okay. It's always interesting when a pair of cards comes up. Okay, what does Virgo need to know for September? Yeah, they're bringing me back to that one, okay. Anything else? Yes, energy there and there. Okay, let's turn these over and see what's coming in Virgo. Here's our pair. Let's look at this pair. So there's something about being rescued and slow and steady progress. These go together, so I'll come back to that and tell you about it. Just really curious when pairs come up like that. All right, interesting cards here, Virgo, for sure. Interesting cards. So let's go back to this pair. Sometimes this can be a couple, all right? And sometimes this is one card kind of amplifying the energy of the next card, okay? So what I've got here is I feel like you were at some point in your life maybe wanting a rescue, okay? Like you were needing help. You felt like you needed somebody to bail you out. This rescue card did come up upside down, so I'm not feeling like you're needing that anymore because you've made slow, steady progress. And this is what I get from these two coming in together. It's like for a long time, I think Virgo, some of you were feeling like, I need a rescue. I need my knight in shining armor. I need this to, or whatever, you know, money to come in. I need this lottery win. I need whatever to, you know, bail me out. But now you don't anymore. You know, this rescue card did come up reversed. So, and then it's telling me right alongside this, that you are making progress. Okay, Virgo, lots of progress here. It might feel like it's too slow for some of you, but not for all of you, because also in addition to these cards coming up side by side, they came up kind of in the past position, which is another indicator to me that you're moving past that situation. That's already happened, and your progress has gotten you over here into more movement, okay? So we've got the movement card with the ostrich on it. Now, it's almost like the ostrich has pulled its head out of the sand and it's moving forward, and it's almost, it's got the wind beneath its wings almost. Even though this is not a flying bird, you can see it's got a windmill on its back, okay? And it's really, and there's a helium balloon there. There's a lot of things flying and a lot of wind movement, a lot of movement around you, Virgo, that's gotten you to where you are going, okay? So there's something here. Let's see where I want to go next. There's something here about you taking a whole new path. This is the magical map shifter card, okay? Maps as in looking where your soul map may be going, okay? Charting your course. This may be actually looking at a roadmap for taking a trip that's going to feel very magical to you, okay? Now, this is feeling your way along. If you can see that, he's blindfolded there. So he's not looking with his eyes where he's going. He's feeling his way along. And there are all these signs and indicators. You know, there's a horse with wings, and there's a world card, and there's, you know, little flying, like dragonflies and things like that. There's all kinds of like magical things around this seeker, okay, who is seeking the soul path at this time, which represents you, okay? This is very strongly the Virgo card that's coming up right in the middle, right right square in the middle here of everything, okay? Now, there's so much here, Virgo, so hang in there to the end so you won't miss anything, because there's a lot coming up here. Now, one thing that's really significant about what a lot of you are, going through at this time is you may feel like you're coming back to life. Some of you, when you went through this situation of feeling like you needed a rescue that I talked about earlier, some of you might have felt like you just weren't completely living. You might have felt like your energy was kind of shut off, you're kind of shut down, maybe you'd gone kind of numb over a situation. And this is you very much coming back to life now, Virgo. Your energy is just going to go through the roof, and I think that it already is. I can feel it. Be sure of what you're intending. Okay, this is the intention card, which is a really good card, but it came up in the conflict position. So this is a little bit of a warning just to watch your thoughts. Be aware of what you're attracting into your life. Be aware of what you are hatching. You can see there's an egg in that picture. So what's going to hatch out of that egg? And there's a wise old owl sitting on top of that egg. Okay. So this is your inner wisdom. Use your inner wisdom to fill that egg with what you want to hatch. Okay. Is what this is saying. And you can see the little dandelion on top too. You know how the wind will blow that dandelion everywhere, and that's like your thoughts. It's like when the movement and the wind comes in, it's blowing your thoughts everywhere. So watch your thoughts. You want those thoughts to be really positive, okay? Some of you are going, here's another blindfold card. How funny. This is 2 in this reading. That's really significant. This is about going into the unknown, but again, you're feeling your way into it. You're not necessarily looking at where you want to go as much as feeling the path ahead of you with your intuition, okay? And it looks like a very beautiful path. I feel like the veil has been pulled back, as you can see in this card. The veil is now thinner. You can see where you're going intuitively, and you're going to be getting some really nice messages from Spirit. Now, there's a little bird on the railing with her, and the little bird is a messenger, okay? It's giving her a message about like putting a little idea out there, like you might want to go that way. So listen to these little inclinations that come in, the little ideas, little bits of intuition, maybe even your dreams, things like that are going to be bringing you insights and messages and inspiration, okay? Now, for some of you, I think you can expect an unexpected visitor. And this is probably coming up next week, Virgo, for a lot of you. One thing about this card, this is not always somebody, now it can be, but it's not always somebody who shows up on your doorstep. Sometimes this is about someone who shows up in your dreams. Sometimes this is about a deceased loved one who gives you a sign that they're still there. And those signs can come in a variety of ways. Those signs can come up through finding a feather, finding a coin in some unusual spot. Maybe something's moved on your bedroom dresser. That's, there's lots of ways. So just keep your eyes open, because I feel like you're going to be getting a sign from a loved one, a lot of you. For some of you, it's literally an unexpected visitor. And I think for some of you, it could even be some sort of wildlife that might show up. We all have animal totems. You can see in this card, there's a little rabbit hiding there. Okay, so some of you might have an unexpected wildlife animal visitor, and if you do have that, pay attention to what it is and maybe go and look it up and see what its message is to you, because whatever this unexpected visitor is, they've got a message for you. It's a happy thing. Okay. Should be fun. Should be really fun for you all. So we've got the Dragon's Lair here, okay? Now this is a card of something feeling very frozen over, all right? This is the card of feeling like maybe where you're living is too cold. Maybe it doesn't feel right to you. Maybe something feels creepy or weird about either where you're living or someplace you have to stay. like if you're going on a vacation or something like that. Maybe you're going ghost hunting. Some of you might be going somewhere where you could ghost hunt, and some of you might be connecting with ghosts even if you're not hunting for them. So I would be aware of where you're going to be. And I mean, that may be fine. To some of you, it can be fun, you know. On the other hand, it's not. So it depends. So I would just pay attention to where you're going to be, because this dragon's lair comes with a lot of different meanings. And I'm feeling like it's either, it could be your home, you need to clear your home, or it could be, again, where you're going to stay, if you're staying in some historic hotel or something, or going to some spiritual site. Just be aware of that, because there is like this kind of creepy dragon energy hovering above this dragon's lair. Okay, so just watch out for that. All right, Virgo, that should be fun though. I don't know, that's not always a, it's not always a bad thing. It depends on how you take it. Okay, now some of you may have felt like you're grounded. Some of you may have wanted to take a plane flight and it was grounded. You weren't able to go. Maybe some of you were in New York where that happened, with the storm and everything. This card actually might be connected to the hurricane coming up, depending on where you live. Okay, so watch out for that, because this is the flying card, but it came up upside down, and this would be about being grounded. And I think this is coming up with something that might feel a little scary, if I'm honest. Okay, so just sort of watch out for that. Flights, there's a little warning here about flights. Okay, now the final outcome here, Virgo, for today, and I hope you're still watching. This is such a cool card. Some of you are going to be going on a retreat. Okay, some of you are going to be buying a home. Some of you are getting your new home, going to your spiritual home, that sort of thing. This is the Golden Palace card. Okay, so this is a really spiritual retreat card, and it also has to do with buying a beautiful home that maybe overlooks water or has a really big view, and it's your golden palace. Okay, whether it's large or small, it might be a tiny home, but it might be your golden palace. Okay, so it has to do with the grounding of the energy of where it sits. A lot of it is what's underneath it. Was it built in a very spiritual place? Was it built somewhere that the energy feels exactly right to you? That kind of thing. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of intuition that comes to you with this new home, with this card. Okay, so Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. I think I got all of them here. Yeah, got all of them. And thank you so much for watching and coming in for your reading. And thanks so much, and I'll see you all again soon. Okay, bye now.